Have you ever felt like you're stuck in a loop? Well, what if I told you there's a specific mindset that traps a whopping 90% of people in a cycle of distraction and, well, going nowhere? Today, we're going to break down that exact trap, and more importantly, explore the one thing that our source says can finally set you free.
It all kicks off with this pretty stark number, 90%. And our source asks a really provocative question here. Who exactly are these people, the ones caught in that endless loop of scrolling who aren't really getting anywhere?
And here's the diagnosis from our source. It identifies this group as the middle class. Now, this isn't meant to be a judgment call. Not at all. Think of it more as an observation of people who are caught in a very specific, very modern kind of struggle. So, let's define this thing. What exactly is the 90% trap? It's way more than just wasted time. It's a whole cycle, and it's built on two really powerful things: the illusion of having status and the comfort that comes from distraction.
And this just illustrates the core of the problem perfectly. It's such a powerful analogy for having your priorities all mixed up. The focus is on the shiny external symbol of success, that expensive phone you're paying off month by month, while the foundation, the actual substance of life, gets completely neglected.
Now, your first thought might be, okay, the reason is a lack of ambition, or maybe poor financial planning, or just plain old laziness. But the source argues the root cause is actually something much, much deeper, something most of us tend to overlook. And that's the crucial point right there. Your life doesn't change because you made a new 5-year plan or a fancy vision board. Real, fundamental change, the kind that actually sticks, it doesn't start with a strategy. It starts with a feeling. And this brings us to the core catalyst for all of this. True transformation isn't sparked by some external inspiration, like a motivational quote you see online. Nope. It's sparked by a profound sense of dissatisfaction that comes from deep within. The source is crystal clear on this. Pain is the true motivator.
This is really the central idea. Change happens on the day you truly realize your own unhappiness, the day you finally stop just accepting your circumstances and you feel that deep, motivating pain of knowing your own potential is just sitting there, going to waste. In that moment of realization, it feels like this powerful internal monologue finally kicking in. It's when you look at your life and you just declare, no more. It's that non-negotiable decision you make with yourself that your reality must change. And that change starts right now.
Okay, so you've had that moment. You've hit that point of realization. What's the first principle of action? According to the source, it's this. You have to understand that this journey is yours and yours alone. People are going to enter your life. Some will stick around for a little while, and a whole lot of them will leave. The key is to not tie your progress or your motivation or even your self-worth to whether they're there or not. Your journey simply cannot be dependent on anyone else showing up for you. I mean, this is just such a poetic and powerful way to say it, right? It's a call for radical self-reliance. Think about it. If the journey is yours to take and the victory is yours to claim, then the feet that walk that path have got to be your own.
And here you can see the critical contrast. The outside world, their opinion, it's all just distraction. It's full of noise and opinions and people wanting answers from you. But your path, that requires a singular focus on one thing, winning, and it's fueled by endurance. The message is simple. Stop getting caught up in giving answers and get obsessed with getting results.
So you're walking alone. You're focused on your own path. What's the next step? It's to become the author of your own life, not just another character in somebody else's story.
This is a really fascinating point. Inspiration is great, of course, but being too inspired by other people can actually turn you into a consumer of their stories instead of the creator of your own. The idea is that you need to be the one to design your own life, set your own standards, and build your own narrative from the ground up. And here's a hard truth that just comes with the territory when you start forging your own path. You can't please everyone. It's impossible. As you change and as you grow, you will inevitably disappoint someone or fail to meet their expectations of you. You just have to accept that you might be the bad guy in their version of events, be okay with it, and keep moving forward.
All right, so we have the mindset and we have the core principles. But what's the one tool you absolutely need to execute all of this? Well, that's your greatest asset, your mind.
That's right. Your body, your money, your relationships, they're all secondary to your single most valuable asset, your mind. And just like any high-performance engine, it needs the right kind of fuel and it needs regular maintenance if you expect it to produce the results you want.
The source uses this brilliant motorcycle servicing analogy. I mean, think about it. You wouldn't run an engine for years and years without a tune-up, would you? Your mind is exactly the same. So the servicing it needs is training, learning, and feeding it new, challenging information. That's how you get high-performance output.
And our source completely reframes our idea of what strength even is. It argues that weakness lies in constant talking and immediate reactions. True strength, on the other hand, is found in endurance. It's found in tolerating pressure and in acting deliberately instead of just emotionally.
And this is the ultimate conclusion, really. If that determination to win is truly forged in your mind, if it becomes your core operating system, then external forces literally cannot defeat you. The battle is always won or lost internally, long before it ever plays out in the real world.
And so, we end with the question turned right back to you. We've explored the trap, the catalyst for change, and the principles you need for the journey. So now, the only question that really matters is this. Armed with this new perspective, what story will you create?